Have you ever had sex without being wet? Ouch! I am your sex educator, Dr. Sanjaya, and today's class is all about the painful problem of vaginal dryness.
We've got to start talking about vaginas and vaginal dryness.
It's something that affects 20 million women.
It's really hard not to be able to have, sex with the person that you love.
You're probably thinking, sheesh, I'm glad I don't have that problem.
Most women will experience some degree of vulvovaginal dryness in their lifetime.
Many doctors estimate that at least 70% of women will experience this at some point in their lives.
Probably up to 70% of postmenopausal women and up to 15% of premenopausal women.
So even if vaginal dryness doesn't apply to you today,
3 out of every 4 women will experience painful intercourse at some point during her life.
I was having a lot of pain with intercourse to the point where I just stopped being sexually active.
And you know what? Vaginal dryness is the most common symptom among women who complain about pain during sex.
I'm here to tell you about the time I hurt my vagina.
And since the best sex is wet sex, today I'm gonna shower you with ways to maintain your moisture down under.
Is it normal to have a dry vagina? I don't know, that's a lady question.
So what causes your delicious parts to become a desert?
If it's a guy that I'm not 100% attracted to, or if I'm too nervous.
Just using large tampons that are too bigger than what you actually need can cause some irritation, as well as infections. So like a yeast infection can be a #1 cause.
You are bound to experience at least 1 or maybe 2 hormonal changes before you die.
Estrogen, if you will, is the life force of the vagina.
Major changes in estrogen levels.
The most common cause of vulvovaginal dryness is low estrogen.
And many events can cause this, such as postpartum experiences, after you have a baby, your hormones change.
Expect it to also be a little extra dry.
There's also breastfeeding. In fact, breastfeeding and sexual desire are mortal enemies.
This is largely due to the fact that when you're breastfeeding, the hormones of nursing affect your body's ability to produce lubrication.
So, if you're a new or expecting parent, talk about it and plan accordingly.
Then come your 40s, things start to change a lot.
Premenopausal, menopausal, and postmenopausal women often experience vaginal dryness.
Obviously, it's way more common in the postmenopausal population.
And it's about the vaginal walls thinning, the mucus begins to dry up, and this is all because of the decline of your hormone.
And also, there's those women who don't get wet because you know what? Someone's just not doing a very good job of foreplay.
Right now, lick it good, lick it good. Right now, lick it good.
A major challenge about vaginal dryness is it can cause such pain that women develop vaginismus. Now this is when a woman is having involuntary vaginal spasms that cause it to just completely shut down, as in the car cannot enter the driveway because the garage door is closed.
Making sex incredibly painful, if not impossible. We were having no sex at all, none. Vaginismus, it's also been described as a vaginal panic attack.
So what can you do to make the motherland more moist? Hydration!
Some good old-fashioned water.
Hydration equals lubrication.
If you drink half of your body weight in ounces of water a day.
Anyone see the connection?
Water is like a miracle drug. Water cure dry pussy.
Have you had your water today?
H2O. That's all you need.
Did you know that flax seeds, alfalfa sprouts, sesame seeds, chickpeas, beans, and bran all support optimal estrogen levels?
2 tablespoons of flax seeds a day has been shown to help with estrogen levels.
So including some in your diet may also help maintain your moisture.
You can add some flax seeds to our morning smoothie.
And the best part? These foods are all super high in fiber. So for those of you who need to handle some backdoor business, little stopped up, well, these estrogen enhancing foods may serve a dual purpose for you.
Let's talk about lube.
Lube, lube, lube.
The best lubricant for sex is not tears.
Lubrication, it's over the counter, it's low cost.
Have some lubricant available.
because wetter's always better.
Lube is great. It makes everything during sex feel better than it already felt.
If time, water, and lube doesn't work, there's other options that your doctor can help you access.
You really should talk to your doctor. I know it's uncomfortable and it's embarrassing, but if you get in and actually talk about it, we can give you good answers.
There's the Monalisa Touch Laser.
This treatment is life-changing.
This is a non-invasive, non-surgical outpatient procedure.
The treatment itself is totally painless. It just feels like a little bit of a vibration.
There's no drugs involved, so you don't have to be worried.
There's no pain, no discomfort.
Now this targets estrogen changes in the vagina, and it was just FDA approved in 2014. The studies show that after 3 treatments, vaginal dryness was reduced by 74%.
I definitely saw results pretty much immediately.
After that first treatment, I had results almost immediately.
Irritation during sex reduced by 65%. And bonus, it increased firmness and tightness by 54%.
I mean, within a few days, I could tell that things were functioning more as they should be.
Well, I would say I'm 90% better.
The newest drug is
Flinanserin, the first prescription drug to boost sexual desire in women, has been approved by the Food and Drug Administration,
which works specifically on increasing sexual desire.
Finally, 17 years after Viagra, have a drug for women.
So it doesn't directly increase lubrication, but it helps women's minds send signals to their body that they want to have sex.
You have to take it every night.
Oh, interesting.
And around 2 weeks later, you start to see the effects of it. So it's actually pretty quick.
And this, my friends, can increase your lubrication action.
If you are experiencing frequent and severely painful sex,
what are you going to do about it?
Go see a doctor.
You're going to talk to your doctor. That's what you're going to do about it.
Treatments are available for all of these conditions.
Now that I've got you all lubed up with information, be sure to slide your slippery fingers over to sexandsouthbeach.com and become a VIP, which stands for Very Intimate Puddle.
There'll be puddles in the bed.
Wow, that quickie was good for me. Was it good for you too?
There'll be puddles in the bed, the weatherman said.
Thanks for coming to Quickie class today. I'm Dr. Sanjaya, and I look forward to seeing you in class next week at Sex in South Beach, where everyone comes to talk, listen, and learn about sex.
The information provided in this video is for your education and entertainment and should not be used as a substitute for medical advice. Before taking any medications or making any changes to your health behaviors, talk to your doctor.
You are such a pain in my vagina! Did you know that fiber absorbs like 100 times its size in water? So when people eat high fiber foods, guess what happens? Toot, toot, toot! Not sexy at all.
Is it time to wake up your love life? Looking for an easy way to have some sexy fun? Well, let me guide you and your boo through a sensual night of fun in South Beach. We're gonna start off with a private tour of the world-famous Erotic Art Museum. Then, you'll get blindfolded for an all-natural experience that will stimulate desire for each other. Next, I'll give you some personalized flirting exercises to practice over dinner. And of course, you can ask me anything you want about improving your relationship. And to make sure your night ends with a bang, this date night climaxes with a seductive performance by Shameless Burlesque, starring Holly Peño. The Sex in South Beach Date Night Special happens on the last Friday of every month and space is extremely limited. So register now at drsanjaya.com or Eventbrite. See you in South Beach, where everyone comes for a happier, healthier love life. And today's homework is go to sexandsouthbeach.com, join the VIP list, and for your daily dose of nookie knowledge, subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Facebook and Twitter. And you don't want to miss the Sex in South Beach podcast on iTunes and Podcast Planet. A whole world